Welcome to Machine Vision Intro. This should be a fun course. We're going to step through a lot of different topics. The goal of this course by the end is that you can specify and evaluate your vision system. If in the middle of it you have any discomfort as you go along, call us, reach out to us. We're happy to help, but the end goal of the course is that you can walk through this on your own and have enough information that you can really evaluate what you're looking at and whether it's a good solution or not. So we're going to jump into, what is machine vision? Is it a replacement for human vision? Is it a simple camera? How deep does the rabbit hole go? We're not going to dive in too far, but I want to cover the basics so you know what you're looking at, whether you're, the different kind of cameras that are available, the different kind of data that you get out of those. So that'll be a fun, short video that'll come after this. We're going to look at some common uses of machine vision, whether it's tracking and traceability, whether it's robot guidance, a few other ones in there as well. And then we're going to look at some of the technologies that are used within machine vision. So, we've got 2D, we've got 3D, you may have heard of IR. We're going to cover the really short basics of a lot of those, and then we're going to dive in a little farther on some of the most common things that you'll see. And then we're going to talk through some system setups. So with the system setups, you're looking at lensing, you're looking at lighting, you're looking at a little bit of everything. So we're going to go over the basics there. Again, if there's not enough information within here, or if you feel like, I kind of make sense of it, but I want to know more, we've got other courses that you can step through that'll be specific to some of these modules. The goal of this course is to give you the basics. So that you know the language that we're going to speak when it comes to machine vision, and to give you enough to be able to move forward. So after the system setups, we're going to look at some of the software that's used. That'll be a relatively short section, but I want you to understand how the tools are used, how the tools get chained together, what types of cameras go with what types of software. So that'll be a fun one to be able to walk through. There's a lot of different software out there, so I'm not going to cover everything. It's going to be the basics. And then we're going to step into lighting. Lighting techniques are a powerful piece of machine vision applications. They can make or break an application. So this will be an especially important one to stick around and watch. We're going to go through a lot of the most common uses. We'll touch on some of the less common, but that is a whole other course on its own, and could be probably more than that. So it'll be a longer form if you want to know more. And if you ever have a question about lighting, call. We're here to help. I love being able to answer questions, and really on any of these topics. After lighting, we're going to step through a little bit more on lenses and communications and I/O. We'll touch on HMIs, and then we're going to go through setup considerations. So what do we look at with the environment? What do we look at with protection, with filtering? So we're going to do a lot of the basic pieces on those. Those can get really deep really quickly. So I hope you stick around. I'd love to see you through the end of this, and then to be able to talk with you about applications that you have coming up. Because it's fascinating to walk through, and everybody has a different application and a different way of doing things. And it's a lot of fun for us to be able to walk through and help you find a way to succeed in implementing vision as you move forward. So stay with us, watch till the end. It's going to be a fun ride.